pick up the controller.
Yes.
That might help in playing it, yeah.
Yes.
And you are now live on Twitch.
Okay.
Woohoo!
I still have the shield rod equipped because I was grinding earlier.
He was busy this week.
Yep, this week I've been farming for items a little bit.
I take it you didn't actually bother with that one sword?
One of the swords I gave up on. One of the swords.
So I know you said screw that at the end of the last stream even.
So, to give you a little bit perspective of how much I've been grinding, at the end of the last stream, Horny Bat was around level 30.
Mm-hmm.
Bat is significantly more horny now.
Oh, yeah, he is.
See, you should have gone for 96.
But,
might hit that by the end of the stream, who
Yeah,
knows?
true.
But, let's see here, actually. So there was one specific sword I was looking for. The Heaven Sword at one point. And it drops
Yeah,
from
the one that drops from those skulls, doesn't it?
It drops from the Cloaked Knights in the Clock
Cloak
Tower.
Knights, okay.
They drop one of two swords. They drop either the Heaven Sword or the Flamberge. The Flamberge is their common drop.
You got 20 of those.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Kind of reminds me of the chips I get for Battle Network.
So yeah, after a while, I figured I have enough stuff that's awesome. I don't need this. But, I'll be showing off some other weapons a little later, but, I did get an interesting shield.
Gorgon head shield.
The Medusa shield, I don't remember what it does.
I'm assuming it's good against stoning? Or it causes stoning?
While I was grinding for something else, I got this rare drop.
Mojo Man.
The Mojo Mail, which is actually really good armor. It increases magic attack, which means it's useful if you're doing a lot of spells. It also raises familiar attack. I also ground up the God's Garb, which is one of the best armors in the game.
And it's still less defense than your walk armor.
It is less defense than the walk armor.
Go figure.
Oh! And, I feel like I need to equip something now.
Oh god, you got the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
So, currently, as you can see, it is just black. We have a black cape. But you know what? I feel like we need some fashion.
And the fact that you can actually do the exterior and the interior.
Let's see here. That is a pretty appalling color.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can make things more appalling.
My eyes.
Oh god, it's the Body Bags Bastard logo color.
But yet, like, if any of you out there watching want me to change the coat...
Oh god!
You're gonna inflict blind on your enemies with that thing.
And let's see here.
Yep, okay, that makes it so much better. And by better, I mean, oh dear god, what the hell were they thinking?
And actually, if I remember right, let me test the thing here. Does this work? No, it does not work with this one. Okay. But yep, we hit... So I am willing to change the colors for anybody who wants me to. For the people who pop into stream as we're going. Oh, this is where I was. Okay, I finished grinding up God's Garb.
Yeah,
I mean, if you had super chats enabled, set up a $1 donation lets you pick the cape color until someone else overrides it.
But you know, I feel like God, I don't even know where that item would be stored. Let's see here. There it is. I feel like I haven't annoyed the librarian enough.
Oh no.
Although it's kind of dawned on me, they're like, he's gonna have a fun time if he ever stands in front of a green screen.
So, while I'm down here, let's see, what weapon do I want to try first? This is a rare drop from the lion in the inverted library. It is the best fist item of the game. You may notice I have 7 of them.
Yeah.
He gets very bored when I'm at work.
Hadouken! Let's see here. Flurry of blows!
So you get the 100 cracked fist and the Hadouken, okay.
Oh my god.
69.
As a critical.
Yes.
Oh, the bat kind of took that guy out.
I got to the point where there were enemies in the inverted castle that the bat was 1v1ing.
Funnier part would be if they did Galamoth, but I don't think that's happening.
We beat Galamoth, we're not doing Galamoth again.
I mean, we can't, he's dead.
Yeah. Get back here.
No, I know how this goes.
Ah, shit, I forgot that I still had that equipped. Well, we're going in circles, folks. Don't mind me. You know what? I'm in a Medusa mood. Yep, I teleported the 20 feet.
It just looks like you're carrying a Medusa head with you.
It's actually the rare drop from the Medusa heads. I got it while I was trying to farm the fucking Heaven Sword. Oh, that's what it does. It eats people.
Yeah, well, I mean, there is a mouth.
Oh no! Oh, it came back.
Every time you get hit, it just goes flying.
Whee!
Fleamen are too short.
Short people got no reason.
Alright, let's see if I can get a good rhythm going. In full disclosure, a couple hours before this stream started, I had both a beer and a shot of whiskey.
And Pisha.
Well, also Pisha. The Pisha came after the alcohol, because we needed them to get through the shift. Because he has one more item to drop now that we've been in the inverted castle.
I mean, I know you did this before to get, to get a drop from him. Is there any reason to think that this is something you would want to do?
There is not. There's no hint anywhere in the game. It's just, oh, there's this weird corridor under the librarian, which I'm assuming is where he poops.
I could have assumed he was wearing a diaper.
I hope it's not where he was trying to dispose of illegal stuff.
There we go.
Didn't go that far.
Dracula tunic.
And now you got a tunic.
So this is a weird armor. Its defense is lower than some others, but it raises pretty much every stat. So it's actually not a bad item to have. Again, it's like around where the Mojo Mail is, but higher than most of these others. So it's a solid endgame armor.
And to get it, all you have to do is keep ramming your head into the underside of the librarian.
Yep.
That's quite a colonoscopy.
Considering he's got that robe on, I'd imagine that colonoscopy includes shoving up about 2-3 feet of that robe up there. Hey, Ragnar.
Hey!
Hello.
Have a good sleep.
Yes.
Take care. But wait, we're in the regular castle. Shit, how do we get back to the inverted? Oh no! Indignities have occurred.
I mean, I would assume you have access to the same teleporter that got you there in the first place.
We do.
'Cause it doesn't seem like this game would actually lock you out of the castle.
I remember some people I knew back in the day playing this game were like, I got to the inverted castle and now I can't get back, but there's shit I wanted to explore. It's like, the teleporter works. Fuck you,
You're not
man.
far away from being able to fire a decent 21 gun salute off.
Fried flea man.
What does that taste like?
I'm assuming awful. Fist, 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 fist.
On the North Star?
Kind of. See? You are already dead.
You just don't know it yet.
I mean, I have a pulse.
So, here we are, back in scenic the Inverted Castle. I'm tempted to change weapons.
Okay.
Granted, I haven't used this one much, this stream yet. We'll see in a minute. Because there are places I need to explore that we haven't been to yet. For example, we haven't been to the chapel yet.
All your bat friends just kind of flew ahead of you there.
They're scouting ahead?
Oh my god, the bat killed the tombstone. A Doken.
What about Bat Dukin?
That's the bat dukin.
Go, horny bat, go!
Now I don't wanna.
Now it's performance anxiety. I have to perform under pressure.
Also, I prefer DiGiorno over Tombstone.
So we haven't been to the chapel yet. and the mist power-up is going to make this so much easier.
That ain't missed.
If I can remember what fucking button it is.
Hey, look, a shuriken. Or a blocking knife.
Waka blocka.
It's not like I want to stab you anyway, Blanca.
So yeah, this is why the poison gas is great in this section. What was this way? Oh,
Save point.
save point. That's handy.
No, that's a save point.
A very handy one.
Yeah, but it's not a hand, it's a save point.
So even if we don't find the room handsome, we should at least find it handy?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, horny bat.
I don't know how many other people watching this video will understand that, but, you know,
What's Black Panther doing in this game?
being a puddle of goo, apparently.
And that thing actually has a decent rare drop, as I recall. Like this and something in the Colosseum.
Hi, Medusa.
Ah, you found Medusa.
Why does she have an ass?
You know what? I may make my life easier because I got some other great items. Let's see here. What was it? Ah, yes. There you are. As I recall, this is my brother's favorite weapon in the game. So you know how most swords, you have to like kind of get up in their face and swing it at them?
Not this one!
Ow, Medusa was not very strong against you.
No?
The hell are you?
That looks like a heart.
I thought it looked like a bladder.
The bladder of Vlad. The bladder, as you will.
Exactly. Because I'd assume Dracula has to use the bathroom occasionally, too.
So that's what, the fourth item?
Let's see here.
I think so, because...
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got the other three last time.
Because you have the, it was the nail here, wasn't it?
Well, it was
Yeah.
Tooth.
Or the two, there's a nail in two. So you have that, you have the, now you have the heart.
I think we had the eye, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
I
get
am the
eye.
rib.
Eye and rib, yeah, I think it was.
I think you have that backwards, Layla. Behold my cursed rune sword. I may be using this a lot today, until we get to the end game. The really end game, I mean.
Is it spelling out something as it flies by?
It is!
Oops.
It is spelling out verboten.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Doesn't Sai have a similar trick where he can summon his sword to him?
He basically can make it just appear in his hand, yes.
Ah, okay.
He doesn't have a flingy sword like this.
If he did, he'd probably be abusing the hell out of it.
Yeah, I don't think Raven would let me have that. And frankly, I don't blame him. Oh, it's you assholes, the snipers of Goth.
I know my not paladin and space D&D had an ability to just recall his special weapon to his hand at any time.
Yeah, like Eldritch Knights can do it too. I don't remember what's in the inverted version of this room, but we're about to fucking find out. Oh, that's what it is.
You missed it. Oh, there we go. A Twilight Cloak.
So this is the cloak we started the game with. It's a little better than the Joseph's cloak. But it's not the Joseph's cloak, and not nauseating, therefore we won't wear it.
It doesn't sparkle, does it?
It kind of flashes and sparkles, yes.
And it goes.
God damn it.
And it's the same thing with when he turns into a bat, too. His wings glow like that.
Yep. So, back to the Joseph's cloak. And by the way, Layla, I can change the color on this cloak, so if you want me to make him look different, I can.
Make him fluorescent pink.
If you need me to look up RGB values, I can. Granted, I cannot see what Layla types in the chat because I'm not looking at YouTube, so...
Yep. I remember when I first played this game, this was the part of the inverted castle I went through first, which means I didn't have the poison gas cloud, which meant this section was awful.
Apparently she says keep it for now.
Keep it? Okay. We will be the barf color. Hi, Becca.
Hi.
Behold, Becca.
Hello, Becca.
We have the Joseph cloak, which I made vomit colored.
Yep. We are the Joseph Technicolor Dreamcoat.
You know
And
what?
just keep in mind, this was a color scheme I used for a BattleTech Let's Play.
It's true. I don't
All
want
of
to
our
go
mechs
there
in
yet.
our ship got this color scheme in various patterns.
Yep. I'll go there later.
Oh boy, $250.
It's not like we were getting like 1,000 earlier. But yep, we have the Technicolor Dreamcoat, along with the Rune Sword, among other things, the Medusa Shield, some really kick-ass armor, which is still worse than the walk armor,
And the bat is now level 94.
Yes.
and the Horny Bat is level 94.
No, you're good, Layla.
Yep, you're fine. We can't do anything in the confessional in the inverted castle. God, I love this sword! Let's see, what was this way? Okay, that is just progress. Make sure I've hit everything over here. Because I need those delicious map squares for my delicious walk armor, which I'm not even sure I put back on.
Oh no, he's naked.
There we go. So as some of you may recall, that way up there led to the Colosseum, which we will be going to, but first I have to get more precious map squares.
Delicious.
What do map squares taste like?
They taste like victory.
What does victory taste like?
A little like chocolate.
Ooh, I like chocolate.
Hang on, I have suffered an indignity. Give me a minute.
But I haven't booped you or stolen your socks yet.
You keep wearing my slippers, like, as I'm going out to work. I'll be putting on my work boots, and suddenly I'll look down and Star will be wearing my slippers. They don't even fit you.
Well,
Ooh,
at least they don't try to eat my feet like your Crocs do.
it's in the name. They're Crocs. They're crocodilian.
You know, I'm still slightly surprised you haven't actually put those in the bonfire yet.
I don't need to get in trouble with the cops.
So what is your what topic is your class picking? Do any of them involve Dr. Wayne Lord? Oh, diamond. Because if any of your topics wind up being forensic entomology, I have no problem with you name-dropping him. And if you do forensic anthropology, Dr. Bill Rodriguez is a good person to name-drop. He's actually not terribly far from you, as I recall.
Yeah, I thought you were about to say, like, I can get you an interview!
I don't know what they're up to. Like, I'm assuming Dad's teaching in the next week, but, yeah, Dad's big thing was tended to involve flies of various species, although he does also do the crime-fighting bees. I'm actually cited in one of those papers under special thanks. Mostly because I moved the fucking hives for him.
Because you're immune to bee stings.
Forensic entomology involves, like, seeing when things have died based on what insects are populating them. Okay, so we've got those map squares, so now time to loop back around. Forensic entomology is basically my dad's area of expertise. He almost literally wrote the book on it. Like, him, Henry Lee Goff, who passed away a few months ago.
That reminds me of our D&D campaign for a couple of sessions. You dropping bombs of explosives from the air.
That was fun. Unleash the gnome catapult. Sizoth is genuinely fun to play.
And given all the laughter I hear in the other room...
Although I'm not sure I picked the right time to unleash the power of the polar bear that eats his fallen prey.
Minotaur, you were a boss earlier.
He lost his boss status.
The Minotaur has suffered an indignity.
I mean, the entire Greek mythology based around the Minotaur is an indignity. What's your story? My mom had sex with a cow. And then I was put in a labyrinth.
Because I'm a cow.
To eat people. And then I was slain by some prince with magic yarn.
You know, after the shitload of monsters that were in the regular version of the Colosseum, this is kind of a letdown.
That dragon is not very white.
But yeah, if you want to reference my dad, he teaches at University of Central Oklahoma, so... He teaches the entomology course, crime scene processing, criminal interviewing. He was in the FBI for 20-some-odd years.
He was a consultant on Silence of the Lambs series.
Yep. I know there was at least one Discovery Channel thing he was on. I'd have to look up on IMDb as to what that was, but... I hate the music for the inverted Coliseum, which is hilarious because the regular Coliseum has my favorite song in the game.
So, much like the Coliseum itself, your opinion on the music has flipped.
Yes! Well done. Werewolf, you were also a boss.
Again, he lost his boss status. Did you not see that particular animation?
Let's see here. A sword named Graham. I know that's a reference to something, I don't know what. Oh, so there's one weapon... There's one weapon I got that I'm not gonna show off that much, but it exists. I can't remember if it was a two-handed sword...
I shall take your word for it.
No, wait, yeah, here it is. The Terminus Est. It's a reference to a specific novel that Courage likes, and the thing about this sword, in the book, it belongs to executioners, and there's actually, like, a thing of mercury going up through the center of it, so as you swing it, the tip suddenly gets heavier because of physics. But yeah, it
seems a little risky to wield it, though.
Yeah.
Kind of seems like you get the same effect by widening the blade out just a little bit more and putting ball bearings in it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
That way you
makes
wouldn't
sense.
have to deal with mercury.
Yeah. It's actually auspicious that you're here right about now, Becca, because I know there's going to be a boss fight shortly. And I think it's one you'll want to be here for. Damn, that was what I was going to name the stream if we didn't name it the Fashion Extravaganza. Now I remember.
Well,
I can still make this joke. I can still make this joke.
oh my god, it's a save point. Imagine if we had to fight the save point.
We did that already. It was the succubus fight.
That wasn't the save
I was going to
point.
say, that happened before. There was actually a save point that attacked.
Oh, it was the creature inside the save point that attacked.
Let's see here. Where are you, boss? There you are.
I think you're gonna have to missed it.
I mean, I can also go the long way around, and I know there's an item I need to pick up somewhere over here. Ah, yes, you have a good rare drop. You're just annoying to fight.
That's why you throw your sword at it. No!
Let's see here.
My splurge!
Wow, I got really lucky there. Okay. Map, squares, delicious map, squares. Fury plate. Let's see here.
The furry plate? What?
The furry plate. Defense goes up when damage is taken. Yeah, fuck that. I have God's Garb, I have the walk armor. There's only like one suit of armor we need. And I'm probably not even gonna use it. One of you drops like Morgamil or something, and one of you drops...
They dropped Gargamel?
Yes.
I mean, I guess he had to get some work after the Smurfs ended.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why the movies got made.
Yep.
Probably.
Okay, we have successfully looped back around.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. So it's time for a boss fight. Huh. The hell are those?
They look like dead people.
I mean, they look like skeletons.
Trevor! Sypha! The third one!
Garrett.
Grant.
Grant, that's right.
So yep, here are all the characters that we fought.
Alongside in Castlevania 3.
Yep.
Yeah?
AKA the group from the team from the Netflix series.
And Grant.
Yeah.
They did my boy Grant dirty.
Again, they should have just made him the
sea captain. That, yeah, I would have been okay with that. So yeah, Grant's whole thing is he climbs and he throws knives.
Yep.
That was kind of his thing in the game, yes.
Sypha's amazing. Especially TV show Sypha.
Yep.
Well, they didn't have the last Dracula part.
They didn't, so that means there's one more somewhere. Let's see here. There is a map square I missed somewhere, and that annoys me. Where are you? I mean, not that I need the map square, but I want it.
Completionist's sake.
What the hell does the Covenant Stone do? I'll figure it out in a sec, once I murder these guys. Let's see here. Are you one of these, or... Oh, so fun fact about the Necklace of J. It's a piece of our starting equipment. And we found one of them, but it can also be a random drop.
Go figure.
Strength plus 15. Oh, I know where that is. Okay, yeah. We're good. We're still good. No, I'm not padding out our time. What are you talking about? I'd like to murder you now.
Why?
Not you, that thing.
Oh, okay.
You're cute.
Hey, you.
And you took me out for Pisha.
Yes. It was good, Pisha.
Unlike my last pizza, sadly.
Yeah, we realized it had been a while since we went to our favorite pizza place, so we were like, let's go to our favorite pizza place.
Yep, especially after the crazy week Lanterns had.
Yep. 2 of my 3 shifts were insane. Especially today!
And this was a shorter shift.
Yeah, my Sunday shift is like... The restaurant's only open 3.5 hours. Normally I'm only there like 5 hours tops. I was there for like 6 hours today. And there was, like, no time to do anything.
They ran out of food.
There's no way we'll need more than, like, 40 burgers. Holy shit, what's happening right now?
They didn't technically run out of food, but they got close.
Yeah. So here we are in scenic...
Here.
Actually, Olrox is in here. I wonder what this place is called. We were just crazy mobbed, and like there were a million special orders, which is hilarious given that we have a policy of no special orders, and oh my god.
Oh god, you've got a Cthulhu.
Except he's called Malachi.
Hell, whatever he was, he didn't take too long.
Hi, Potion.
You also got what looked like a buffalo star.
Buffalo Star, won't you come out tonight? Yeah, so, yeah, just like... We were slammed non-stop today. To the point, like... We couldn't even wash dishes. We were that busy. I was there for like an hour and a half after we closed cleaning shit. And like the owner was helping with too. Like he was back in the kitchen with me the entire day, and it was to the point where he was even like, what the hell is happening? I think we were literally the only thing happening in Port Jervis.
Yeah, it might be a lot of people were showing up for the festivals that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they canceled festivals?
Because it was supposed to be raining all weekend.
Spoilers!
It
wasn't. Shield potion, I wanted a peanut. Luck potion, I wanted a peanut.
We don't have any peanuts.
We don't.
We have popcorn.
Peanuts are not normally something we pick up, now that you mention it.
Nope, and I used up the peanut butter yesterday.
Which is hilarious, because I thought we'd already used up the peanut butter. yeah, Star... After I got home from work, Star's like, yeah, I used up the peanut butter. I'm like, we had that?
Yeah, it was hidden in the little cart next to the fridge. It was just enough for one more sandwich. So I expect sometime probably this week, Leonard's gonna pick up peanut butter and M&Ms.
And or peanut butter M&Ms.
So the reverse version of Olrox's quarters, if you were to save around here, is called, like, Darkwing's quarters. Wonder why.
Darkwing Duck?
Oh,
I mean, we already
that's
saw
why.
Darkwing Bat.
It turns out the Minotaur's not the only thing that lost its boss status.
We just fought him as a boss too the beginning of last session.
And now he takes like 4 hits with this sword.
Again, this is a really good sword. Okay, this way's progress, I think, so I'm gonna do other things first real quick.
Let's say you don't have a lot of progress left to go. At least I would assume you don't have a lot of progress left to go.
There isn't. What the? Medusa heads! Nobody asked for you! Be gone! I have become the Medusa head.
Now, if that shield actually stopped Medusa heads from spawning, that would be amazing. In fact, they could probably make an item that would just... The only thing it did was stop Medusa heads from spawning, and everybody would still go get the damn thing.
So remember how there were those, like, zombies that were in jail in the regular version of Olrox's quarters?
They're not in jail.
Yeah, now they're
anymore,
probably
are they?
on the ceiling.
Oh hey, Alucard mail. Where the fuck are these things? I know they show up in this section.
Maybe they're taking a nap. Maybe they're having a... Maybe they're currently snacking on some brains. You don't know.
All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable. No one's gonna eat your eyes.
Now, you see, they might just be on break. They're being good union members and taking their breaks.
Here they are. So yes, they come in half and then they scream.
How do they scream if they have no heads?
It's gas escaping.
Maybe.
Pumbaa, with you, everything is gas.
I'm sorry, there are zombies. There are gases built up in that corpse.
Where is it? There we go.
See, that would make, like, The Walking Dead and Night of the Living Dead and all that a lot funnier if, like, you just walking around, if the zombies are walking around, you just hear them farting.
I mean, the thing is, you would think, given the typical stories about zombies, you would think that would be a thing. I mean, not even for comedy's sake, you would thinking, look, that's a decaying body. Gases are escaping from that thing.
Did I ever make you watch Swiss Army Man? I need to make you watch Swiss Army Man.
I assume you're talking to her, because you can't make me watch anything.
I know she's seen it. We watched it as a date night one time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
I could have sworn we did.
I know you showed me being there.
Daniel Radcliffe is a corpse.
Oh, yeah, that was that's right, it was on Netflix.
My favorite movie I've seen Daniel Radcliffe in, that movie.
See, the thing is, I haven't seen Daniel Radcliffe in much.
I was gonna say, I think most people just know him from Harry Potter.
He started doing other things, and it's basically because he made the delicious Harry Potter movie, he now basically does just whatever things interest him. And I'm like, God damn! That's a good way to be, man. And like, Swiss Army Man.
So kind of like Samuel L. Jackson and Nick Cage.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, Nick Cage desperately needs the money because he, like, bought 5 castles or something. Okay, that's all of those map squares.
Delicious.
Delicious map squares.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't he doing, like, Shakespeare of some kind on Broadway?
I went to Broadway once, I didn't see a thing.
To be fair, there wasn't much playing when you went to visit.
There was the Billy Crystal one-man show.
You know what would be really funny? If in the future Daniel Radcliffe becomes a captain of the Enterprise in some future Star Trek variant.
Oh, that's right, Sondheim, merrily we go.
Time to go face down, not all rocks.
It's a mummy!
It's a mummy!
It's Yummy Mummy! We found him!
We've got all the bosses from Castlevania 1 accounted for now.
Well, that was easy. Thank you, Rune Sword, for being a great broken weapon. But it's not the most broken weapon in the game.
See, I was half expecting we were gonna have to fight the sarcophagus next.
There's the rib.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, ribs.
Drac Rib is back.
I mean, they are bringing back the McRib for a limited time.
Yeah, there's a specific pork price where they do that. There's a specific threshold where if pork falls below X amount, we bring back the McRib. Man, I was hoping to pad this out longer.
I mean, what else is there to explore?
I memean, I could always change the color again.
True. Although I think we kind of like the color at this point. I think at this point it's just a case of, like, we've been desensitized to it.
Aw, the color didn't follow you as a doggy.
Just as a bat.
Just as a bat.
I know when my brother and I played, we would frequently make this cloak, like, bright orange and yellow and call it the Daylight Savings Bat. This amuses me. Worth it! Let's see here. Okay.
Wow, he's 98 now.
Yeah. He definitely passed 96.
But now we can't make the joke that the horny back was 96.
I mean, it was at one point.
Yeah, we just didn't see it.
It was also 69 at one point.
Yeah, but I made a point of getting a picture of that while I was grinding.
Ghost dancer.
In the sky?
No, in the ground. Currently 6 feet under. Buffalo Star.
I didn't know you were a buffalo.
I know, I thought I was a Durgan.
I thought you were a Durgan too.
Weird.
That's the alternate universe you.
I guess. Turns out at some point there was a path crossed and my younger self was more obsessed with buffaloes.
It was when you went through your cowgirl phase.
I did have a horse phase for a bit, and then a dolphin phase.
I think there's still some more map squares I can get. And I will get them, darn it. I don't think I need them particularly, but I will get them nonetheless.
Not much less left in the game that can actually challenge you, is it?
He is Death, Destroyer of Worlds.
Don't mind me, just passing through. Let's see here.
Looks like there's something up top.
Okay, yeah, and that... Okay. Okay, so yeah, I did get pretty much everything here. You know what? I'm gonna murder you one more time.
No, you stink!
He dropped $1.
We stole his lunch money.
It's more like we stole the change left over from after he purchased lunch.
You know, there were monsters here in the regular castle. I'm just saying.
They went on a lunch break. Clearly Dracula has his own union. Well, now where are we?
Well, now we're in,
Oh, we're in the clock tower thingy.
Something should be happening.
Do we need a clock?
Let's see here. Tower, tooth, rib. Yeah, well, I'll re-enter there in a minute.
Yeah.
So these are what I ground the friggin' God's garb from. I was using the shield rod. They still almost killed me more than once. Okay, there we go.
Will you knock that off? Ow!
Mostly I'm trying to get to the damn save point. Even though I know there's another one, I'm trying to get...
You probably could just gas him out.
I could, yeah. Worth it.
I wonder what that feels like. It can't feel good, I'll say that.
No! Asphyxiate...
Well, no, not the creatures Alucard's using the poison gas on, but Alucard, when creatures are breathing him in. That's gotta feel goddamn weird.
That reminds me of a thing from Hitchhiker's Guide.
My favorite joke.
It feels unpleasantly like being drunk.
What's wrong with being drunk?
Ask a glass of water.
Yep, there you go.
Yep. Great joke.
But how much does a hen weigh?
What's up, dog? Okay. There we go. So because we have the 5 relics of lead, and the game doesn't tell you this anywhere...
Well, why would they?
It's 6 o'clock.
Do you know where your kids are?
Going up.
Game? There we go.
I guess it expected you to use the boots over the bat.
So I feel like now might be an opportune time to bring out one of the most broken weapons in the game.
Ooh.
What is widely considered like the best let's see here. The best non-shield rod weapon.
Countless blades.
No, the chrysogram, yeah.
It says countless blades.
True.
So it has slightly lower attack than other things.
Yes.
But
it serves up death by 1,000 cuts in one swing.
something like that. And I need more precious map squares.
I have no idea how that elevator is working.
Neither do I, and that's bothered me for years. That's bothered me for like 20 years now.
More than the Spiritfarer oven?
Less than the Spiritfarer oven. Nope, don't want any part of that. I want map squares.
Whee!
No, that elevator is just straight up wicked because it's completely defying gravity.
Yes.
I like a pentagram.
Mm-hmm.
An actual pentagram, yes, it is there. See, the game does know what a pentagram is.
You have done well in making it this far. I would expect no less from the son of our master.
Who?
So you are the one who was controlling Belmont.
Didn't you die in Rondo?
I am the dark priest called Shaft. This world must
Can
be
you dig it?
cleansed in the forge of chaos.
What?
Why did you make Belmont lord of this castle?
For
This castle or the other one?
Vampire hunters have defeated evil with holy power. But if 2 vampire hunters were to fight each other...
But Belmont's power is supreme among vampire hunters. None other could defeat him.
Except us.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I removed him as a threat, by making him into lord of this castle.
But your plan has failed.
Has it indeed? We'll see what happens after I destroy your weak human side. Oh! No!
So
Yeah,
that's the
that's one of the
Chrysogram.
cuts. That's a lot of cuts.
It hits a lot, and also you don't have to stop moving when you're swinging.
Yep.
But my goal is achieved. Count Dracula has come to purify this corrupt world with the searing flames of chaos.
Alright, that's an eyeball. Oh, okay.
It's now dark.
It is dark in here.
We are likely to be eaten by Gru.
Father.
Father.
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
I was hoping we would not see each other again. I can't allow you
This
to
is a
leave
good
your
example of how CRT screens used to work better than
Yeah.
the Dracula's eyes there is
Yeah.
an excellent example of how CRT screens used to be an art to program for, because you would take advantage of all the pixel blurring basically, and you would get this nice red glowing effect.
Yeah.
But on a current generation screen, it's just 2 red pixels, and it looks
Dracula,
really
in
bad.
the name of my mother, I will defeat you again.
Behold my true form and despair!
Boy, he takes a lot of damage, doesn't he?
The only thing that has more health than him is Galamoth, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And there he goes.
Go back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
How?
So time to see how good a job I did on map square completion.
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the world and loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe. Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
Again.
Which doesn't stop him from coming back after this and trying to kill things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a compulsion with him.
Maybe he just has Alzheimer's and he forgets about this.
So, yep, we've beaten the game. And there are actually 2 different endings that can happen after this point. And I know I've been joking about getting my precious map squares. And, like, obviously it's good for the walk armor. The other thing it does is it impacts the ending. So it's time to see how I did.
So rubbing up against ceilings as the bat changes the ending.
Yes. And as the dog.
Okay.
Husband of the year.
Yes.
So you made it.
Alucard.
Aw, he
Glad
changed
you are
clothes.
right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed.
I'm
But
used
you
to it
must
by now.
always remember
It was worse in the
that
Netflix
the only
series.
thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard,
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
Don't you want to bang him?
I'm sorry. I can't let him disappear from my life.
Because clearly you're romantically entangled.
Perhaps you can save his haunted soul.
Thank you, Richter. Fare thee well.
And yourself, dear lady.
So if I did not get enough map squares, she'd be like, no, it's better this way if he dies.
Or
Yeah.
if he just goes away.
Yep.
And here's the song again.
Dracula's castle. It's upside down. Why is it upside down?
Also, I guess apparently Miraculous Ladybug stole that bit from Symphony and didn't credit.
I feel like it's a Ben Franklin quote. The only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. Like, it's a well-known quote. It didn't go...
That's an old quote. Been around for a good long while.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what my percentage is.
Yeah.
I don't know if I... I don't know if I got all of the map squares, but I know I got a lot of them.
Also, I do know that that's the canon ending, I think, because there was a radio drama taking place after that where Maria was trying to acclimate Alucard to living in modern day, in their current modern day. And then it turns out there was a vampire that was harassing like a nearby town, and it turns out that used to be like Alucard's servant and possibly boyfriend that he had turned in a bloodlust. So yeah, I guess he is canonically bi.
I can't pretend.
Pretend what?
I don't know. Again, why is this song here? It's not a bad song. It's cheesy 90s pop ballad type thing. Why is it here?
I mean, why?
Because somebody played King's Quest?
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, again, why was Dracula's castle upside down?
I mean, that's not explained either.
And it's funny.
Why upside down? Who knows?
Some of the other Igavanias do things like that, where it's like you go through the game, and then you got the bad ending. Do the thing, and you do more castle or another place, and then you get the good ending. Most of those games aren't as well executed as SOTN, I'd argue, but like their second section at least makes sense. Whereas like this game, I guess we could do the post-mortem on this now. I like this game. I do. That said, after 20 years not having played it and coming back to it, it's like, yeah, this game's definitely a little long in the tooth in some ways. Like, there's some ways where it's like, this hasn't aged amazingly in terms of gameplay. That said, like, it's better than a lot of the other Igavanias, the other Metroidvania Castlevanias. Suraht, what were your thoughts?
Obviously, I don't have much of a say on the mechanics of the game because I wasn't the one playing it, so I don't know how it feels to actually play the game. Which is, kind of an important part for judging a game overall, at least for me. But what I saw, it's like, okay, if I think back and compare this to other games that came out around the same time, other games that tried to do something roughly similar, it's good. It's really solid. I'll still put Super Metroid ahead of it.
I played Super Metroid after this. Like, I got exposed to SOTN before I didn't play Super Metroid until my 20s. I agree with you, which pisses off my brother.
Well, I mean, I can understand why there are such ardent fans of this game, because this came out during the heyday of the PlayStation.
Yes.
This came out when the PlayStation just rocketed to stardom because of Final Fantasy VII. And it's going to be a lot of people's first Metroidvania/Castlevania experience. Much like Final Fantasy VII was a lot of people's first Final Fantasy experience. So they've got that little special place in their heart and their memory for it. Now, I am in no way saying this is a bad game. This is a very solid game. It looks really well put together. It's a little thin on the story aspect of everything. Okay. But they were more focused on focusing on the gameplay and making sure everything meshed well than trying to explain everything. And I see, the thing is, I can judge this game however I want to. I can say whatever I want to about this game, but it has a legacy behind it in the fact that this game and Super Metroid. I'm not leaving Super Metroid out of this discussion because Super Metroid helped, but this game and Super Metroid launched a genre.
Yeah, even though both Castlevania and Metroid had done something like this prior to those two games in the form of, well, fucking Metroid and Castlevania 2, like, those crawled so these could walk, so the genre could fly, and you can see a lot of indie games. Without Super Metroid, you wouldn't have things like
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight, Cave Story,
Axiom Verge.
Axiom Verge. So many other things that are also amazing.
Yep.
I see something. So 196.9%. I'm not gonna.
Nice.
Nice.
6.9. Nice.
I'm not going to fumble around to get up to 200 and whatever percent, but I see the games that select new game to start from beginning. Input Richter.
And input Richter to play as Richter. Which I can imagine this is going to be a very different game trying to play it all the way through as a Belmont. Without the bat power and the mist power? Okay, so he still has so he has a super jump of some type.
Yep. And that will
also a very different graphic for the health counter.
Yep.
I would also argue that this game probably made it so that Castlevania eventually got popular enough and stayed there.
Yeah.
So you get things like the anime.
Yeah.
Because Castlevania's 1 through 3 and even Super Castlevania, you know, Castlevania 4, even though those were really solid and really good games, I don't think they had the following.
They really did.
Because, again, PlayStation and the popularity thereof.
Like, SOTN sold well enough to be one of the PlayStation greatest hits games.
Yep.
I wouldn't be shocked if it was like the best-selling Castlevania of all time. I'd have to look into that, which I'm not going to do because I don't care that much. But yeah, like, it's definitely the one that put Castlevania on the map for a lot of people.
Yeah.
If I do this right, I can absolutely, like, beat the game pretty quickly. I'm not going to, I'm just kind of doing this to demo Richter mode. Fuck it, I'll go to...
You also don't have a magic meter.
Nope.
So things like the super jump that you're doing there aren't magic powered. They're just abilities he's always going to have.
Yep. Quick save.
He still gets in a coffin, though.
He still absolutely gets in a coffin. Because that's what Richter Belmont does.
It would have been funny if they'd given him like a mug of beer to chug down or something.
Or it's like, you know, in Zelda, it just opens up a door and there's like a girl in a red dress. Here, let me heal you.
Come inside.
Oh my god. Grand Theft Auto had hookers. Zelda did it first.
No, see, you don't know that. Maybe she was just offering him soup. We don't know what happened behind that door.
I'm going to need that. Because it's going to make several things later much easier. Yeah, I don't want the 100 dagger thing. Because holy water plus Belmont is broken.
You make it sound like it's a bad thing.
I mean, you do not seem hurting for offenses, Richter.
You are not. You don't get all the neat equipment, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, because Belmonts are always stuck with the whip.
Yep. This is basically for all of the people who wanted to play Classic Vania and got SOTN instead.
So, okay, hang on. By the time SOTN came around, what was Classic Vania?
Basically, Castlevania 1, 2, 3, 4...
Okay, what defines those games?
The Belmont.
You don't have one consistent playstyle. Those Castlevania 1, 2, and 3 are 3 very different games.
That is true. I'd argue they're more similar to each other than they are to SOTN, with the exception of 2.
Yeah. 1 and 3 are similar, but 3 tacks on exploration elements.
Yep.
1 is just a straight linear arcade game, basically. 2, full-on exploration, puzzle solving, etc. 3, you're starting to see the Metroidvania formula. Starting to. 4, it feels a lot more like 1 than anything else. But again, I ask, which one's classic?
I'd probably say, like, the things they were hoping for would be, like, 1, 3, 4, the Genesis game for the fucking 2 people who played that back in the day. Or even, like, the Game Boy games, which, actually, one of the Game Boy games was the first Castlevania game I played. Thanks to one Tyler Williams, drummer of the Head and the Heart.
Was it the original or the sequel?
Sequel.
Okay. Because after playing the actual Castlevania, you know, on the NES, playing the Game Boy version felt really freaking strange.
Just keep punching that ceiling, Richter.
He's trying to be Mario.
And I died.
Goodbye, Richter. We hardly knew ye.
Richter can be
You
a
got
little...
juggled.
Richter can be a little bit of a glass cannon. And, like, I know when you get the health upgrades, it in theory upgrades his health as that, but he's still very glass cannon-y. So do we still want to see me check out Richter mode since we still have time, or do we want to do something else?
Up to you. You're the one with the controller.
Well, like, that's pretty much all of SOTN. Like, I know the ending for Richter mode is not that interesting. It's the castle gets blown up, he looks at the remains, and it's just like, well...
That happened.
Pimp walk out of there.
But wasn't there another thing that you could do? Or is it that you have to get a certain item to do that?
Which thing?
The axe armor?
I did pick that up as
Alucard, yes, but I thought there was a mode where you could just play only as the axe armor.
It starts you off with the axe. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, so we have to go back through this. Now loading.
Waka waka waka. Okay, we have to still do that.
This looks familiar. Weren't you broken, though? God damn it, the staircase existed!
What are you talking about? Staircases are a myth, like giraffes.
I mean, giraffes do seem pretty hard to believe.
In theory, I could go back and try to buy the duplicator, but I don't want to.
I love the fact that it actually gives you a life counter.
Yeah. Oh, the kid died.
Nothing of value was lost. Mwahaha. Well, you can always show off Maria's powers if you
Oh,
want.
yeah, sure, I can do that. Yes, keep kicking my ass, Dracula.
Yes.
I took more damage from that damn hammer monster than I'm taking from Dracula. Oh no! So there's Baby Maria! She summoned her animal companions to power us up! God mode activate!
So now, we're invincible. Nothing can hurt us.
Of course, our starting stats as Alucard are gonna suck.
Yeah, well, we already beat the game, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Considering we're just demoing this.
No, it cannot be!
Well, that happened.
Again.
Yes.
I'm gonna be annoyed if I had to spell it differently. We'll find out in a second. So yep, Alucard's running through the woods. Actually, in the Saturn version of the game, which was pretty dog shit otherwise, but there were some more areas to the castle, including one down here.
Nope, looks like we got the neutron bomb, though. Oh, no, there it is.
What?
Excuse you? I am mighty.
I don't see how you could use this to beat the game because you have absolutely no jump, but...
In my test file, I absolutely bullied Richter Belmont with this.
Yep.
It took some setup, but my god, it was sad. We were trying to see if there was a different ending. There isn't, but it was funny.
Yep.
It was really funny. You know what? Science!
What?
What's your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand
It's like
you
a game of
cease
Rhythm
your
Heaven with that.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
Oh, he still steals our shit.
But we have the shit that matters. Fine. I'll jump, you bastard.
Jumping is for...
Rabbits?
Yes.
Just the fact that he acts so surprised every time you put him in that.
It's like, why are you doing this to me? Just...
You
It's
have
like-
69 health.
Nice.
It's like the definition of insanity. He keeps putting it on, expecting a different result, and surprised when it's still this.
Let me in, you stupid door. God damn it.
Go back to the armory and beat up some dummies?
X-Men can't jump.
X-Men cannot jump. The X armor amuses me so much. There is also a code, which I don't remember off the top of my head because it's kind of an alphabet soup thing. If you put it in, all of your stats suck except for luck. Also, you start with a lapis lazuli.
I think you mentioned that, and it was a way to glitch out the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
Yep.
or you can still keep your stuff.
But yeah, actually, if I get myself killed off real quick, shortly, I can demo that. Like, I can look up that code real quick, and I can demo that glitch just because it's entertaining. Okay.
Very well, Axe Armor, we knew ye well.
It's fine, I have it saved. Not that we need it.
I was gonna say.
So... Symphony of the Night... Luck code. Okay, I think I have it here.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's X dash X exclamation point the Q, because that's intuitive.
I mean, it's supposed to be a hidden thing, I guess.
It's a cat key smash. Alright, let's murder you again.
I don't think I demoed this ever.
The good old whip twirl from Castlevania 4.
Limp whip.
Die, monster, you don't
Yeah,
belong in
yeah.
this world.
You still
Along
don't
with
belong
licking
in
the
this
wind to
world.
blow the whip. He seems to want to teleport in right on top of you this fight.
He wants a hug.
Man, even Richter's doing less damage, I feel like.
I mean, almost done. And there he goes. At least now I can see Maria a little better. Before she was kind of covered up in flames.
So you just kind of both KO'd each other at the same time.
This is the ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Wow.
So look at our HP there.
It's 25. And our hearts are 5.
So our stats are kind of absolute garbage right now. But we have this.
That's a crap ton of luck.
Our luck is
99 plus 20.
which does help with some of the rare drops. I know in at least one file where I've gotten the Chrysogrim, it was because we were doing this. I spent a lot of time grinding for the Chrysogrim, which is why I have 7 Fists of Tolkus. I was basically grinding for those at the same time, and the Fist of Tolkus drops way more, it turns out. Not as many as it could. Okay, I need to jump over you. Or just... Come on, there we go.
There we are.
Okay. The remake actual the PS, like the remade version and the Saturn version also have a Maria mode.
The PSP version?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's connected to Dracula X, right?
Yep. So I'm going to take those off. I'm going to heal real quick just to be on the safe side. Come here, Mr. the Warg. You are a fuzzy guy. No, come on. You know you want to. Nope, not quite. Okay.
A little further up, I guess.
I might have to, like, jump into him.
Yeah, maybe. There we go!
Woo!
And you have now glitched out the game.
Yep.
And
now you just got to survive long enough to get to a save point.
Exactly. I can't currently open my menu. And the sound's kind of fucked up. But, give me a minute, and...
And it's just kind of funny that the developers went, this was absolutely not part of the deal.
Yeah, no, this was not intended, and this pisses off Igarashi. So yeah, you know all that nice endgame equipment? We now have it for the entire game. You know how we can get the shield rod, like, in this half of the game? Yeah. Do I still have... Yeah, I still have the Lapis Lazuli.
Which means that you will also get nice drops, so...
Granted, at this part of the game, the drops are kind of pants, but... Oh hey, crappier armor I don't need.
Bye.
Because I have, like, the third or fourth best armor in the game. Oh hey, leather shield. I could use that, or I could continue using one of the best shields in the game.
I guess they give that to you just in case you feel guilty about doing this.
Boing. And like some of the later Castlevanias, some of the later Igavanias in particular, have bonus modes. Like, Dawn and Aria of Sorrow both have Julius mode, and actually, in Dawn of Sorrow, Alucard is playable. I know in Portrait of Ruin there's Richter and Maria mode, and also Axe Lord mode. Order of Ecclesia has fucking... I don't even remember the name of that character. Guy with gun mode.
Yeah.
And to be fair, even games that are inspired by this kind of have bonus modes going on. Like even Bloodstained had a couple of bonus modes where you could play as other characters.
Yeah.
Didn't they just release, like, more DLC for...
I think they did, yeah.
Just because I want to bully these two. He didn't even change form!
Yeah, you just, like...
Fucker just straight up died!
You just massacred him!
He just kind of fell over there.
Like, I could turn red, nah, I don't wanna.
Red's not my color.
This is just map scores, which I don't care about right now. Cause, I mean, this is just me demoing this mode. It's the same game, we just have crappier stats except for luck. And we have absolutely broken equipment for this part of the game.
Yeah. Eventually that balances out, but you know.
Yeah. Well, once we get much later in the game, things kind of suck, but, then again, we'll have the shield rod by that point, so... So many cloth tunics.
And they're just there.
Bronze cuirass.
Yeah, maybe by the end of the entire thing, Dracula or Alucard just donates all these tunics to like the church or something, being like, "Here, the homeless can wear them."
I got it off a dead guy.
You might want to wash it.
Yeah.
And if I'd been using the sword familiar, there are things I could show off with that involving funny glitches. Because, oh my god, that thing is buggy as hell. You can potentially get unlimited money from the librarian doing that. Using that. You can get outside of the castle and get, like, 297% map completion or some ridiculous amount. There's actually a pretty sizable randomizer scene for SOTN.
Oh, he was considering doing a randomizer at some point.
Yeah. Like, I know... I'm not amazing at this game, but I think I know it well enough that, like, as long as the logic is not too crazy, I could potentially get through this on a randomizer.
I mean, I know I did the Zelda 1 randomizer at one point.
Yeah, I remember watching that LP during, sometime during, like, the early Plague years. Like, around the time I marathoned your Sam and Max LPs. Devil's Toy Box still gives me emotions. Which is a weird-ass thing to say about a Sam and Max game.
Yeah. Got a weird comment on a video today. Someone wants me to do another ASMR video.
Okay.
Because I did one like 3, 4, 5 years ago, something like that.
Wait a moment.
I did one and it was a joke.
Well, I guess you know what to do for April Fool's next year.
Because I just found a bunch of random sounds that could be considered ASMR on the internet. I put them as background noise. So, and it just kind of, I kind of just doled them out in equal portions. So for a little while you have a cat purring. For a little while you have someone brushing hair. For a little while you have, you know, just various things like that. Then I put an image of basically waves coming in on a beach. And for the quotes, I did the Daily Affirmations by Jack Handy.
Oh god!
I just did quote after quote of that for, I forgot how long the video actually was.
I know what you
But that was just me taking the piss out of someone that said I should do ASMR videos when I don't remotely have a setup for ASMR videos.
I know what you should do for your next ASMR video. Welcome to ZomboCom. You can do anything at ZomboCom.
Whatever you imagine is possible at ZomboCom.
And then you use music and visuals from Plastic Duck Simulator.
I mean, that game kind of is ASMR friendly.
God, there's more DLC for that too that we haven't shown off yet.
That'll probably be next week.
We do not know what we're streaming next week. We were hoping this would last the entire month of October. It didn't quite make it.
Again, we gotta check out multiplayer mode.
Plastic Duck Simulator has multiplayer mode. I want you all to think about that.
Hi, Blackjack.
Blackjack is outside the door meowing at me to let him in.
I was gonna say, I heard him.
Yeah.
Remember when he was a challenge? He just went down in 2 hits.
Yep.
Good times. Time to get the jewel knuckle early, because we clearly need that.
Not that you don't already have a really good weapon.
A weapon that outclasses it by quite a bit.
Down we go!
Oh hey, and we have... You know what? Just for the sake of comparison. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I think we know what we're doing for November, although we don't have that thumbnail yet.
Yeah.
Why is this boat here?
Maybe Dracula likes to take a boat ride. Maybe he likes to put on his fishing hat and go fly fishing. You don't know.
So he's Dr.
I mean, but
Rubanga now?
running water and vampires don't mix.
True.
In one of the episodes of Castlevania, I can't remember which season, one of the characters has a lengthy conversation about that. Godbrand, the Viking vampire. What's this about running
Kitty.
water? I ride in boats all the time. It's my thing.
Someone has opinions.
Well, he's not a fan of water, clearly.
No, he's not a fan of water. I can honestly say he is not a fan of water.
And let me guess, Ash is the complete opposite.
No, Ash is not a fan of water.
Okay.
But Ash has a really weird compulsion to, whenever I take a shower, Ash just has this really weird compulsion that she has to get in the tub and explore it. So she'll walk out of there with completely wet paws and tail. But it's just for whatever reason, I hop out of the shower and she, as soon as she can, gets in there and just has to check every square inch of the tub.
Trump.
See, he was the fake card.
Try having some real Alucard equipment, you jackass.
It'd be funny if it spawned him in with your exact stats.
Oh god, that would... I remembered something that's gonna be funny for me later. It's gonna be hilarious. Yep. Indignities.
You mean, like, all the upcoming videos next week?
I love that you just made them all into 1 week.
It was enough for 5 days, so why not?
Man, this part of the game's much easier when you have god tier equipment.
I know, right? Even with the crappy stats.
I got cheese.
Kikyo was jealous.
Bronze cuirass. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna wear that.
Like a peasant.
Just stick that bronze curious next to the others.
Yep, exactly.
Yep, again, we're gonna give it to the church for the homeless.
This is too heavy for me to wear. I have osteoporosis.
That hasn't been invented yet. Like, we're at the stage of medical where we're just thinking, let's stick leeches everywhere, it'll work. Rub some leaves on it.
We'll prescribe opium, it'll be fine.
Can't wear it because you have scurvy.
But you're saying he's not a paladin?
That's not how that friggin' works. Actually, paladins are immune to disease. So can they have a vitamin deficiency? Interesting dilemma.
See, they just use lay on hands on themselves.
Lay on hands does not cure scurvy.
I mean, is scurvy a disease?
It's a vitamin deficiency.
Is it a disease, though?
Thonk.
Just...
I'm gonna laugh if, like, this ends up becoming a huge debate in the D&D community. It won't, but it would be funny if it did.
Old one.
I mean, if it is a disease, lay on hands cures it.
Thank you.
There it is. Courage's favorite item in the game. So you know all those one-use items, like the magic missile and whatnot, or even like the meal tickets and the food items? Equip that fucker, which only shows up after you have a clear file, and suddenly you don't have to worry about running out of those anymore.
So suddenly just all the neutron bombs.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think the neutron bomb is the best bomb item in the game. I think the power of Sire does more damage. Which, there are only 3 powers of Sires in the game, but if you have the duplicator, hey, doesn't matter. Basically, that one real-life painting of, Vlad Tepes III pops up on screen and everything takes massive damage. I've heard people joke that it's basically like, you flashed a picture of your dad so embarrassing that everybody takes massive psychic damage.
Oh god, look at the 80s hair!
What's up with that mustache? Courage, you're late. We defeated Dracula, and so now we're dicking around with the luck code.
Hey, Courage.
I also showed off some of your favorite items in the game. I did not show that off, but I talked about it. Yeah, with the
and
monster...
at least one of his least favorite, too.
Actually, it looks like on Reddit there's a section in our Dungeon Masters that's literally like having a thread of like, what kind of diseases does lay on hands cure? Most of them are just kind of going like, DM discretion.
Cure Disease is a separate spell, but Lay on Hands, which is the paladin ability, can cure diseases. The question is, can it cure scurvy? I'm of the mindset that it cannot.
It's a disease, it can be cured.
It's a vitamin deficiency.
Is it a disease?
It's the cellular damage from a deficiency in vitamin C.
Yeah.
Are you beaming vitamin C into the person?
Okay, so let me ask you this. Are you transfusing blood into them when you restore hit points?
Courage just posted a worse one!
Yes!
Oh my god!
That's a good question!
Oh my god!
Yeah, obesity is a disease. Can you use lay on hands to lose weight?
Oh my fucking god!
We have a new contender.
We have a challenger approaching. Oh my god!
Where I
God-sanctioned liposuction.
Oh my fucking god! What has science wrought?
actually, insomnia is a disease. Does that mean if you use lay on hands, you can get a good night's sleep?
How many weight loss paladins? Oh my god!
How many weight loss paladins?
Characters I can never make. I
The
cannot.
characters we can never get away with actually making.
I cannot, in good conscience, make this character.
I am the paladin of the holy Weight Watchers.
I'm a paladin of Jenny Craig. Fuck. God damn. This is. We're terrible, terrible people.
My banner flies for Atkins.
I believe in the great god of Nutrisystem.
Oh my god.
This should be the biggest indignity you hear for a very long time, dear Lantern.
This should be the biggest indignity the planet hears.
I mean, considering your nutritionist self, I figure this would be the worst thing you can imagine right now.
See, it's like those stages in Mario. We've shot so far over the line of indignity that we came back the other end. Oh god.
Oh, dear God.
We're all horrible, horrible people.
Characters we can never actually make.
Yes. I am the paladin Kale.
Ah, damn, I was hoping I could make that jump when I hit the wrong button. Okay. Well, oh, hello, sword.
Scimitar.
I could use that if I was a peasant. I recommend we all feel badly about this conversation. Just slightly. Alcoholism is a disease.
So are you saying that a paladin can use lay on hands and cure Father O'Hagan?
Oh no!
Can he cure Snorri?
That would be the biggest challenge yet, I think.
Raven shows up in the comments. What the bloody hell are you talking about?
I mean, he's going to probably review this anyway, so...
Oh, he is going to have words with us.
Yeah, it's a good thing Suraht's running next week's session.
Father O'Hagan is actually... There's an entire holy order going after Father O'Hagan to cure his alcoholism. Oh, God.
And this just started with an attempt to troll Lantern about scurvy again.
Yep.
We found a way to make it worse. Aren't you so proud of us out there? I'm trying to think of like possible ways to make that even worse, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sure there are some. I just don't want to mention them.
I'm not saying it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I have one, but it's a
I
little...
have one, but oh hell no, I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will type it to you, but I ain't saying it out loud.
Yeah. that may have been one of the ones I was going for, yeah.
Courage may have beaten us to the punch. Because he keeps making things worse.
There, it's much worse.
Okay.
Hang on, I gotta see this. We're...
Yep.
Oh my god!
I can absolutely not say that on stream, but there it is. It's worse.
The stream where everything goes wrong.
Or did everything go perfectly right this time? I would argue the opposite of the last one, but that's just me.
Yeah, true.
God. Those make some of mine seem tame in comparison. See, I was gonna go with, like, the paladin put his hands on me and it cured my dyslexia.
Jeez.
I'm sorry.
I no longer pray to dog. You say that, you say they assume, you can assume infectious disease, but no, it doesn't specifically mean that, though.
It doesn't.
Because there are various types of disease that cannot be transferred from person to person that you can get infected with.
Lay on hands, it cures Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
Well, that's a genetic one, so maybe it wouldn't.
It cured my sickle cell anemia. Did he even subscribe to germ theory in D&D? That's a question.
Yeah.
I think it depends which books you're looking at, because they do seem to actually imply that, yeah, you can get sick from drinking tainted water and the like. So that does say, yeah, in D&D there do exist at least parasitic organisms. So I would say that, yeah, there probably is some form of germ theory in D&D.
Lay on hands cured my lactose intolerance. Thanks to Lay on Hands, millions of people can now eat bread. I hear typing. That means whatever's happening next is... Well, that boss was anticlimactic.
Yeah, just a bit.
And I still took damage while it was dying. Oh hey, I got a nice shiny cloak that I would wear if I wasn't a peasant.
If you wasn't a peasant?
If I was a peasant. If I was a rich man. Look! I've been taking psychic damage for like the past 5 minutes.
I mean, night, Courage.
Take care, Courage.
Good night, Courage.
Thanks for the nightmares.
Lay on Hands has taken on new dimensions for everyone. New, terrifying dimensions.
And to cure those last few, you actually have to touch the affected area.
Oh, God. I remember that was a joke in Order of the Stick.
Yeah, it was very early on.
Yeah.
Well, not exactly. It's like, you have to touch Elin, but he's naked.
Yeah. Order of the Stick has been running a long time. Granted, it doesn't update often, but...
No, it seems to update like once a month.
It remains one of my favorite webcomics. I wonder if I can do a thing.
Nope, I think those guys are stuck down there. Oh, you got the one. You got the two.
I don't have to drown you, I can just murder you. I hope to God those guys don't respawn.
We'll find out.
Not the intended use. Ah, Christ. We can always count on courage to find a way to make things worse.
Yeah.
You should know this. You've known him your whole life.
This is true. I still love that conversation when he was, when he used me as a reference for like a part-time job at the Y. What is your relationship to this man? He is my brother. How long have you known him? He is literally my brother.
My older brother at that.
I have known him literally my whole life. We popped out of the same human being. That is how long I have known him.
Just not at the same time. He was a couple years older.
Yeah. I got him some fun Battletech stuff for his birthday this year. He currently has, like, the linebacker mech, among others, guarding his computer.
He got you the Atlas plushie.
Yes, he did. Along with the Irby box.
I mean, somebody was going to have to buy you the Irby box.
I have an idea for a name for a, an urban mech mercenary lance. It is naturally a reference. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. The Urban Rangers.
Whee! He didn't tell us that we have to pay this much.
You pay this much. I think everyone is too traumatized to be excited for you pay this much, guy.
Oh, man. When that's the best part of the game.
You pay this much.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Problem is, it's not even the most memorable shop owner, salesman, what have you in games.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the merchant from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
I mean, the merchant in Castlevania 64, if you buy too much shit from him, because of, like, the nature of how he works, it turns out he's a demon, and, like, each location you find him in, you have to, like, purchase a contract with Demon. But, like, if you buy too much, it ends up being he becomes a boss fight because he's here to harvest your soul. And you're almost guaranteed to get one of the bad endings. Granted, Castlevania 64 is a rough game.
Rough is being kind.
And then in Bloodstained, where Carl is the shopkeep for a while, then turns out she's the main villain.
Of course, not Alucard is running the library, and if you do some specific things, he becomes a boss fight, and he basically uses techniques from this game.
Yeah. And he's voiced by the same guy.
You pay this much.
Hand getting tired?
Wrist just jammed up. Tendon got stuck on something. Which is a problem that you have when you're me.
Or a Pomeranian, apparently.
I am not a Pomeranian.
I didn't say you were! So apparently that's a thing that Pomeranians can have. They can have a genetic disease where, like, their joints can just pop out of their sockets.
I am not a Pomeranian.
Suspicion.
Yeah, like, while we were lying in bed this morning, because I did not want to get up. Yesterday was a bad pain day, which did not stop me from going through my, long shift. They don't exactly get EDS, but...
It sounds similar.
But, like... So, like, this morning I'm like, I just want to lie here because it's very comfortable.
You did get up for pancakes.
I did get up for a shitload of pancakes. They were delicious. But,
and then we went back to bed.
It's like, I'm gonna lie here until it's time for me to walk to work. But, Star was watching a video on Pomeranians.
Yeah, I was watching Girl with the Dogs, and she was currently bathing a Pomeranian that had alopecia, and then was explaining some of the other health issues that Pomeranians have.
And, like, Star just looks over at me, and I'm like, I'm not a Pomeranian! It lists off, like, several symptoms in a row, and I'm like, oh, come on!
You're not a Pomeranian, but are you multiple Pomeranians in trench coats?
I'm not wearing a trench coat.
Nope. He is very floofy.
That's what you want us to think.
I'm wearing the Eagles hoodie.
Yes.
Multiple Pomeranians in the Eagle hoodie, then.
And the hippo pants. And fuzzy socks.
Yes.
Yeah,
I decided I didn't want to talk to Maria.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like, hi, fuck you.
Yeah, it was more just a case of, like, her going, like, yeah, this doesn't look familiar from when I last was here. Yeah, this place changes. Oh, so I can't rely on my memory. Okay, bye.
You didn't see the early parts of the game, so I shouldn't be skipping these. My bad.
I mean, if you really want to see the early parts, these streams are on YouTube.
Yes, they are. They are getting some surprisingly large views.
For us, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we're not, like, thousands upon millions, but it's still quite a bit.
You didn't drop anything. That feels like a ripoff.
You dropped money. You dropped $100. That's good to stick in your shoe when going to New York City.
That is true. Oh, a night shield. I would use that if I was a peasant.
Actually, it's a question of what is Alucard's monetary status in this? Because, like, I'm sure he was, well off being, son of Dracula, but since he defected and was asleep for, like, 300 years, would he have anything to his name? In theory, he could very well be a peasant.
What the hell did I just pick up? Oh, okay, yeah, crappy bamboo sword.
You can spar now.
Maria's basically here looking for Richter, who has vanished after having defeated Dracula 5 years ago.
Yep. Unlike in the Netflix series where she's trying to start a French Revolution.
Give me grape juice, you fucker. You're the bad one. No? Okay, you just cry.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I poked a badger with a spoon.
Weird, but not a sin.
But is it an original sin?
Not a robot.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I slept with my neighbor's wife. Heard it! I want an original sin. So you should have been missed. Mist could probably pass that.
No, it can't.
But it's missed.
I know, but the game won't let you.
But it's missed.
You don't have enough pages.
I guess.
We need more blue pages.
I'd rather not. If the endings of both of those were to be believed.
God, we still need to do the other Myst games.
Yep.
We have to do Myst 3 because it exists.
And we have to do Myst 4 because...
Indignities!
Indignities occur.
Myst 4 is not my least favorite of the Myst games. However, it's the one that makes me the angriest, probably. I like Myst 5 much less than I like Myst 4. But there are very specific things about Myst 4 that make me very, very angry.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Riven is all kinds of screwed up if you think about it. But I don't think it touches number 3 or 4 in terms of just how screwed up some of the motivations were.
Was that ham and eggs?
That was ham and eggs from a skeleton.
Why weren't they green eggs?
I can check, actually.
Because that skeleton was a ham and egger?
Yes, see? It just increases cholesterol.
Boy, of all the hidden stats. Ah, I see we're finally getting into enemies that take more than 2 hits.
Hold still, you damn bird horse. Yoink. Hi, Maria.
You're very strong.
This is the closest we get to romantic chemistry.
You're right. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
Richter?
Of the Belmont clan? Of course, but...
He disappeared about a year ago.
See, Alucard doesn't know Richter, but he's like, oh, Trevor, yeah, Belmonts. Yeah, I fought with one of those.
Yeah, about 300 years ago.
As you wish, my lady.
My lady.
My lady.
You.
My lady.
My lady.
So
My lady.
you
My
do
lady.
know how
My
to be
lady.
a gentleman.
My lady.
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 Somewhere, some way, V is screaming and doesn't understand why.
He just had an aneurysm.
Ding dong.
Dong, where is my automobile?
You know, I don't know how I would incorporate it in next week's session. But when I end up running a session after that, which is totally possible because this session may actually lead into another session if everything happens the right way.
Oh, God.
I may actually have a paladin that believes he can cure alcoholism and wants to cure Snorri.
The Knight of Temperance.
Just...
Yeah, actually, axes are good for the damn bird flea men.
And then his name is like... Aloysius Ardmore, or AA for short.
I mean, I was gonna go with Handy Andy McLean, who was a historical figure. He was like a champion bare-knuckle boxer who became like this crusading preaching man who preached against the evils of alcoholism, while also beating the shit out of people in the late 1800s.
See, I was going to go for a ripoff of Elliot Ness.
Get out of here! Fuck off, bird.
I gotta attack your apartment.
That was so weird.
I think that might have happened again this morning when I was making the pancakes.
I did hear something fall at some point.
Like, I could have sworn I heard something hit the window.
Kirfing! I'd use that to curse enemies if I was a peasant.
Again, are we sure that he's not a peasant? We don't know his financial status at this current point.
I am the son of a count.
And you've been asleep for 300 years!
Yes, but I am still the son of a count.
He probably disowned you after you killed him!
Are you kidding? That's just another day in the life of Dracula. I mean, come on now. If their own offspring don't try to rise against them, they're just a massive disappointment.
I may be able to get one of the bad endings if I do this right.
Oh boy. Ah!
No, wait, I have to be able to do the Coliseum first. So I don't have the time.
Okay.
Okay, that's a shame.
Yeah.
It was gonna be really funny if I could speedrun this and get to the bad ending.
Yeah. But we at least beat the normal ending.
And let me find a save point for literally no reason.
I mean, we did make progress. I doubt you're gonna go back to the save, but you never know.
I was gonna say we progressed through the ending of the game.
Yeah. And we showed off some secrets. And then permanently broke the game.
Yeah, if you get to the inverted castle, you can absolutely find second copies of every single Alucard equipment. It's great.
So you can double wield the sword.
You can.
Whoosh, whoosh,
Yep.
whoosh, 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 whoosh.
But yes, once again, thank you everyone for coming.
Getting my mouse back, don't worry.
As always, if you enjoy our stuff, hey, YouTube channel. It's
Yes.
great. Check it out.
Yes.
Paranorma site.
Yes. And we got a few more surprises coming this week, so stay tuned.
Yep. And as always, we show up on other YouTube channels. Suraht's channel we're gonna be on for quite a while.
Yeah.
Because we're between Octopath 2 and Indignity the series.
AKA Battle Network.
You're on until December.
Battle Network. You have something breaking up the two Battle Network games, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, there will be a game that will break up Battle Network 1 and 2.
Okay.
Just so we're not doing nothing but Battle Network and Octopath Traveler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Octopath Traveler goes until the heat death of the universe.
And what is coming up is Indignities, but not for me.
We also show up on Yorkshire Ravens channel. We will eventually be showing up over on Nichigan, which Layla streams on with one of her good friends, Ellie, who are fun people. You should see them stream. They stream on Wednesdays usually.
last week they were streaming Spooky's House of Jump Scares.
Yes.
Which was funny to watch.
And at least one other stream I caught, they were streaming Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
You,
And they were doing Persona 5 for a while, right?
Persona 3.
Oh, Persona 3, okay.
Yep. Yeah, you should check them out.
Yes.
And we have the Discord.
Yes.
The information for that is on the YouTubes and the Twitches.
Yes.
But yes, thank you all for coming out. And I have no idea what the fuck we're doing next week.
I mean, again, we're probably going to do more Plastic Duck Simulator just because, A, more DLC, and 2, multiplayer mode.
I know there were some other ideas we were bandying around, but ducks, we don't have to think.
Exactly.
Okay.
We just have to wonder, how is this a thing?
Yeah, and how we are getting so many freaking streams out of it.
From one-off to having more streams than Symphony of the Night.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's impressive, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I could try to beat the game in Richter mode.
Yeah.
I think there's enough new ducks in the DLC, it'll take at least 2 streams to see them all.
Oh my god. What has mankind wrought?
It's like that one bit from James Veitch. The horrible roommate.
Yes.
With all the ducks.
Yes.
Ducks.
Ducks. So until then, everybody, take care and enjoy your week.
Take care, everyone.
Later.